Hey everyone, Leona Watson here with the top 10 reasons why we stuff up getting our goals and our KPIs met. Now, this one here, number 5, is one that has got major cringe written all over it. And for a lot of you, I know you're not going to like me even saying this big word, micromanaging. Why? Because it hits a nerve with leaders and with staff all across the planet. Nothing makes anyone feel worse than thinking or being told that they're a micromanager. But let me tell you, pretty much every leader I know has gone through this as a phase throughout their career. No one seems to bypass it. Because here's what happened. It comes from a bit of a place of fear, right? And this is the minty moment where it feels a bit icky even talking about this, like you're trying to pick up a minty with your butt cheeks. We all go through it. Here's how you can get out of it. Number 1, decide to not be one. I had some staff come to me and just go, Leonie, buddy, what are you doing? You're just driving us crazy. I got a business coach in to help me get out of being what I thought was the center of the universe. The second thing is to try to understand where it comes from. And that's where maybe a coach can really help, or doing a little bit of self-awareness work. Because 9 times out of 10, it's from a space of a bit of fear of being found out that you're not on top of things, fear of not having everything absolutely perfect. By the way, perfection will kill joy, it'll kill innovation. So seriously, get rid of perfection. Perfection is very closely linked to micromanaging. Number 3 is just that fear. If you don't do it, you're the best person for it. And you know what, you might be, but you're just a bottleneck for the business. So get out of that kind of thinking. And the other one is just the fear of being a little bit of being found out, that you just haven't got your fingers in every pie. And that actually, funnily enough, it shows that lack of leadership skills, not that you've got more of them. It actually works in reverse. So number 1, decide not to be a micromanager. Number 2, get a bit of an awareness about where it might be coming from. And number 3 is that you are going to set things up. So if you've got people who are keen, but their skill set isn't that high, for example, this is what you call situational leadership, set yourself up so that you say to them in advance, hey, I can see you want to learn a lot about this one, and that you're the person, I reckon you are the person who can get this done. I happen to have a fair bit of knowledge in that. I think you should definitely be doing it. But how about we meet up for 10 minutes, or make it something like 8 minutes, 3 times a week. You bring to me, but the last thing is that you did, where are you stuck a little bit, or you're a bit unsure? And then I can just get you back on track, and you can learn a few things as you go. I'll then back off, and we'll go from 3 times a week to 2 times a week to maybe once a month. So number 1, you're setting up to kind of micromanaging, but it's an expectation. Expectations is where communication always goes down. Number 2, you're showing that you trust them. That's the biggest one that a lot of people hate about being micromanaged. They don't feel like they're being trusted. And number 3, you're setting up that you will go away eventually, and you should go away. Otherwise, you're not being a leader. You're trying to be a micromanager. You've got this. I know it's the trickiest one out there, but it's almost like a rite of passage for pretty much every leader. See you tomorrow. So tomorrow, number 4.